How's the team feeling ahead of the big game next Sunday?
Yeah, it's been a tough couple of weeks for us, a couple of losses in the league, and it's always hard when that happens, but we know what we need to do. We have a job to do, and I think, yeah, like I said, coming in as a coach, it's always hard. But yeah, we'll be prepared. We'll do everything we can do for the next 2 weeks to be able to win the game.
So you guys have had to kind of run the gauntlet a little bit with your lead into the cup final. Talk to me about kind of what that run is kind of. Has it boosted morale? Has it knocked you around? What do you think?
It's been tough. I think credit to the coaching staff before me to get them to a good level. To play that many games in a week, 3 games in a week, it's always hard. But we've got to recover well, and I think the girls have done that. It's been tough games, the last 2 games in the Cup, Spring Hills and then Bulleen. Credit to Bulleen, they gave it to us. It was really tough, but yeah, the spirit with the players to come back at the end, that's what it's about, playing for South Melbourne. So it was tough, but we're ready to go.
Yeah. So ready to go. What does it take to beat Heidelberg next Sunday?
Yeah, they're a tough team, and credit to them and the coaching staff. They're at a really good level in the league. But it just takes discipline. They're a great team, and we've got to be switched on for the whole time. However long it takes to win the game, we've got to be switched on and ready to go. And they got threats. We've got to stop their threats because they can be very dangerous. And I always say to the girls, you've got to score goals to win games, so we're going to have to score goals. But yeah, they've got really good threats. They've got pace and beyond, and if we can stop that, I think we can do a great job.
Yeah, beautiful. And how do you kind of, you spoke a little bit about it before, but kind of, you're right in the thick of it with NPLW, you're obviously at the pointy end of Nike Cup. How do you manage that, and what's the focus now as we kind of draw to the end of the crunch time part of the year?
The focus is to win as many games now. You have to win. We're not in the best spot in the league, but that's okay. And it's a saying that we've always said that pressure is a privilege, something that we've spoken about at the club. And yeah, there's 4 games in the league. We'll do our job for that. But I think if we're speaking about the Night Cup, we have to be prepared. We've got a lot of young players that can come in and do the job. And I think, yeah, that's going to give us an extra boost coming into the game if we can get them prepared mentally. I think that's the biggest thing, to be prepared. There'll be fans, there'll be people here, and some of them probably haven't played with much of a crowd. So, but I know they can handle it. They're top players and top athletes. So, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, and one of the big kind of talking points of the game is that the men's and women's program from both clubs are both representing their clubs for the first time ever for the Cup finals. How's that kind of felt around the club in this run, and have you fed off each other? Have you worked with each other? How's it been this year? Yeah,
I've got a great relationship with the men's staff, both Sinisha and Sam, and yeah, we speak all the time, and it's massive for the club. If we can win 2 trophies, I know how big it would be for the club, and that's what we're going to be able to aim to do. I know the men have been in great form, and I think we'll definitely be ready to go come the next 2 weeks. And I know how special it will be for the club if we can lift 2 trophies on the weekend. So that's what the club's about. It's about winning. It's about getting trophies and silverware. So we'll do everything we can in our power, and I'm sure that Sinisha will have the boys ready to go come the Saturday as well. So yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting week for football for the whole Victoria, and I'm sure and hopefully all fans can come out and support both games, and it will be a great atmosphere. So looking forward to it, and I can't wait.